farms, domestic policy issue number 13, in which I include fishing, rural affairs and supermarkets. Farming, point one, I do think we need a greater degree of food security in our country. A lot of our food comes from abroad, and I'm not sure that's wise. We should be able to survive as a nation by producing our own food, and I think we should dampen down our tastes for exotic things that come a long way and require a lot of resources in the place where they come from, including meat and including things that take a lot of water, like tomatoes, and there may be other things. Second is there's a lot of land that's not used. Now, I don't completely understand this. I don't know whether it's set aside or whether it's just not economical to use it. There's farming is subject to the vagaries of disease and the climate and the weather, but also these days it's subject to vagaries of the market, of the price that can be obtained, and it's a global market and it seems insecure. But then also of subsidies from Europe or dictated by Europe. And it seems a very complicated system within which farmers have to operate. And I don't understand it. I want to come to a wise understanding of what the best way forward. We put a lot of resources into the Common Agricultural Policy and farm subsidies. It must be very complicated because DEFRA recently made a big mess of single farm payments. So I need to understand that, and I'd be grateful for advice of people who do understand it. And another issue, dairy farmers going out of business. I don't know quite how that happens and where right lies in that issue. Hill farmers, we burden, I think, hill farmers with monetary costs that of people who partly live outside the money economy, and I'm not sure that we got it right for hill farmers. And I don't know how big agri-industry touches on farming in this country, whether that distorts things. But we are blessed with our food supplies. We have plenty of food, and it's a great thing that we do have that. I don't know what to do about badgers. Fish, it's just grievous that we have fishermen throwing a lot back into the sea, and I don't quite understand how to get that right. The Icelandic people seem to do their fishing in a lot wiser way. Rural affairs, it does seem that we need more houses to improve planning system for getting adequate housing in the country, and adequate business as well, and transport, buses, rural buses, and rural work and rural broadband. I think we need more business opportunity for rural people, and shops. We complain about big supermarkets, but we do use them, and I want to understand really where right lies in whether we should suppress supermarkets or just benefit from them, and in what ways high streets need protecting. The ordinary little shops in high streets need protecting. I think they probably do, but it's a subtle business which needs understanding and then acting upon on the basis of really understanding it. So I'm sorry to be a bit waffly about that. Thanks.